$17.99. $17.99. Cam sent me the picture.
Give him a shout out.
Of course you can give him a shout out, no problem.
Give him a shout out. Yeah.
Right. Hello everyone from Chelsea Fan TV. We are outside the Olympic Stadium. 5-1 against West Ham. Nina, we were sat together for this one. It was a very action-packed game in the first half, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I can't even remember the goals anymore. Who scored or what happened? It was so chaotic from the get-go. But yeah, really, really good. 3 points, 5 goals, Friday night. Perfect.
Honestly, I did expect it. I don't know why I'm sitting there acting like, of course, we all expected this was going to be easy. I saw pretty much everyone feeling the same way. Tactically, talk me through it. Talk me through the setup. Talk me through your thoughts when Palmer got injured and the execution as well.
Yeah, that really shocked me actually, Palmer being injured, but apparently Maresca said that it was something from a few days ago actually, so they've been monitoring and hopefully it's nothing serious. But as much as we love him and miss him, it was great to see that tonight we could score 5 goals, be creative, get on the ball and play our football even without him. And I said last season, we are not Cole Palmer FC anymore. It's why we've invested so much, it's why we've spent so much money. You've got new arrivals who are lighting it up, enjoying themselves. So Palmer is now just this amazing, incredible player that is just part of this hopefully really great team now that we've got forming here. So yeah, in terms of the setup, I thought Maresca pretty much as expected, dropped Jamie Gittins to bring in, obviously, Cole Palmer was supposed to start, but João Pedro and Delap starting surprised me together. I didn't think it'd be a while till we saw them starting in the same team, and I think with what Maresca had been doing recently, I interpreted it as a like for like, and I thought that's how he'll utilise.
Chelsea! West Ham till I die!
Hope he can sleep tonight after that.
Might need a sleeping tablet.
Anyways, so I thought João Pedro and Liam Delap being in the same team was an interesting call, but it worked because João Pedro was in the kind of creative role. He was linking up very well with our forwards. Liam Delap's hold-up play was brilliant. He was really inviting and introducing everyone else into the attack. So it worked really, really nicely. And obviously going forward, it's nice to know that is definitely a solution or perhaps a formation that we could see there if Palmer doesn't play. Pedro Neto and Esteval quite balanced, I thought there. Esteval maybe made a few mistakes, especially in the build-up to the first goal. That backheel pass in our own half with West Ham pressing as high as they were in the opening 5 minutes was just a little bit unnecessary. But you'll learn from that. He made up with it with a great assist though, and that is him becoming Chelsea's youngest player to assist a goal.
In the Premier League.
In the Premier League, yes. So really, really happy for him. I thought Pedro Neto
You can say something if you want.
No, I think you guys done really well today.
Well, come and say hello if you want. Don't worry, we're not that bad. We're not that nasty.
There you go.
Right.
I'm sorry, no, because you were talking very eloquently.
No, don't worry. We do quite long interviews, so it's all right. Listen, initial thoughts as a West Ham fan.
I thought we started the game really well, right? So obviously we scored the goal. I thought, the players that needed to play well played well, like Paqueta or Paqueta, and then it just went wrong. It just went very, very wrong.
It's going wrong a lot, though. That's the problem, isn't it?
Yeah. So what about you for Potter? So obviously we've got Potter now. What do you think about when Potter was?
I think he should stay for a long time. I don't know. To be honest with you, I'm not an advocate for sacking. There has to be a lot of reasons. The problem with West Ham is he hasn't got his own squad, he's not been backed, and if I'm totally honest, it's not just the ball. I don't really think that the fans are getting behind the team either, but how are you supposed to get behind a 3-0 loss to Sunderland and a 5-1 loss today? So that's the issue, isn't it?
But that is the big issue, right? Okay, so we're now like a 7-goal deficit. Out 2 games, and that's terrible. And that's so in my mind, I think we're already relegation candidates, and we've got 7 goals deficit.
8.
No, we're not 8 because we scored 1, didn't we? So
that's true.
But the big issue is, it's I don't know. I'm not a big advocate for getting rid of managers, but he's got a system that doesn't work. It's dated. It doesn't work in the Premier League right now, and as a result, I just think he needs to go. I honestly believe he's not the right person for the job because we've got the players. He's just not playing them. He's just got a system that he wants to implement, and he's stubborn. And as a result, we saw what happened today.
I did. Well, listen, good to see you guys. Thanks for
Thank
coming
you
on.
very much.
Safe journey home.
Thank you very much.
Well done, buddy.
See you later.
It's
Good luck.
Thank you, mate. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, there's a part of you that feels sorry for West Ham fans.
Hey, we were there, Alex. Okay, we
Not
were
that
there.
bad. We weren't that bad.
Well, to us at the time, it kind of felt like it, you know. Russell, big up Russell.
Russell.
Russell's a legend, everyone. You must know about Russell. He comes from Scotland every single
Every
Chelsea
week.
game. Every single Chelsea game
You know how much
for
he
the last
spent?
10 years, he has travelled from Scotland to England to watch Chelsea. Shout out Russell.
You know how much he
Massive
spent? How much did he
respect.
spend on his flight, Cam? $17.99 to fly here.
Yeah, but still, it's the journey, and he didn't get let on the plane today, apparently. Anyways, yeah. But we were there, Alex. We were there when Graham Potter was telling us that the boys gave it everything, and we were suffering outside the grounds.
God.
So I get it. I can kind of feel the pain, but to concede 8 goals in your opening 2 games is concerning, is worrying, isn't it? From a West Ham perspective, they left the ground at 4-1. You know, second game of the season, they leave the ground with still 30, 40 minutes to go in the game. So from their side of things, yeah, it's pretty concerning. I mean, again, their goalkeeper today made me feel a little bit better about Robert Sanchez for us.
It's 30 million
It
keeper.
was a very, very poor goalkeeping performance from him, in my opinion. And again, I don't know if it's credit to us. We haven't scored from corners in a while, let alone 3 in 1 game. So again, what does that say? But look, I think we definitely deserve some credit. I know maybe highlight and focus will be on how poor West Ham were in a way, but I think again we really grew into that game because the opening minutes we struggled. I think we didn't expect them to come out with that press in the opening sort of 5-6 minutes, and it invited pressure. There were some mistakes made, but I think to score as quickly as we did really did us some favours, because then again we had the game under control. We were passing it amongst ourselves, and there was a little bit more stability there. And then the goals came. So João Pedro scored first, didn't he? Really, really great from him. That's now 7 goals and assists in 7 games for him.
Wow.
I believe, if I'm not wrong.
It's not
Someone correct
007,
me.
it's 777.
777, yeah. So what a player he is, and again, just constantly involved defensively as well. He was helping out, and do you know what I said last season? Maybe it's too early to say this, but you know, I told you I don't ever really trust other players in Cole Palmer's position because of how good Cole Palmer is at keeping the ball. I think João Pedro is quite good at doing that as well. I trust him with the ball. He plays it safe, but he always also kind of feeds our attackers as well, and he makes those runs. So it's really, really nice to see. So definitely an option, perhaps. I don't know, but it's so nice. And I said this at the start of the season, that we have players who are versatile, and Maresca will use that. He will utilise that, and that's the best thing about this, right? Is that we have these players who can occupy different positions, and we'll see it this season. And we saw glimpses of what they can do today. So I think it's really, really exciting. But for me, man of the match today was Pedro Neto.
Yes.
Full stop. Esteban, congratulations, really, really great, for you there. But Pedro Neto, that guy had about 3 staminas there on the pitch, constantly, relentlessly, and finally the crosses paying off. Someone to actually have a vision and it be executed today. So it's really, really great. What's there to complain about today? Maybe, of course, some fans will say, okay, but can we do this against the other teams in the Premier League? Maybe not every single game. There will be errors along the way, and I think opposition will make it harder than it was today, for sure. It's not going to be like this every game, but we can be happy today. We had a tough game at the weekend, so it's good to get 5 goals today and 5 different scorers on the score sheet as well.
Well, Maresca always said, and going back to Cole Palmer as well, we went from him scoring 35 goals, being involved in 35, 40 goals, something like that, and now Maresca's saying, I don't want that. I want, instead of one player who scores 40, I want 4 players who score 10.
Exactly, yeah. I think percentage-wise, Cole Palmer was involved for about 35% of our goals for contributions a couple of seasons ago. So that just goes to show, but really, really brilliant. And again, I thought midfield Enzo again looked alive today. So there he is, we've got our player. I said he looked rusty against Crystal Palace, but if anyone's allowed to have that, it's him. We'll see how he gets along, but I thought him and Caicedo did a job today.
It wasn't necessarily a lack of match fitness then, just a tough game that he had against Palace.
I think so, I definitely think so. And again, Enzo is a player that's been running to the ground with minutes. He's helped us out constantly. constantly. And again, with him, his responsibilities have been much greater than what he can do on the pitch for us, because he's been given the captain armband. You know, he has had this leadership kind of burden on his shoulders as well to get the team going, and all of these stuff that, again, they're a big responsibility for a player to carry. Still someone so young, a World Cup winner, but again, still I think so much more to do and show. I genuinely think that Enzo Fernandez isn't at his best. Like, he could do more. He could be a better player even for us, and that's exciting. He's got a high ceiling. Caicedo, some of the passes today he made, really great. We know what his ball recovery is like. We know about his tackles. Yes. But again, I just truly think that his passing ability is so underestimated. People don't see it.
Oh, yeah.
How well he can pass, how accurate it is, how effortless it comes to him. And actually, a lot of it initiates forward play, even though that's not necessarily his job directly, right, to initiate forward play, but he does it.
Well, that's the beauty of having these type of players, is they have a speciality, but it doesn't take away from the fact that they have other qualities. And if they're able to do the simple things well, and that's not even what we compliment them on, I mean, that is just an all-round. I think, well, Caicedo is a world-class player. I mean, let's be honest. So there's no doubt about that. And we have a world-class midfield when Enzo Fernandez is at his best as well.
Absolutely, yeah. So really, really great today all round. I think the only perhaps negative or concerning thing I would say is at times we did afford some poor mistakes in the back line, and I think even at times West Ham actually got through really easily in behind, and they had these goal scoring opportunities. I mean, Sanchez was forced into a couple saves, our defenders were forced into a couple clearances. Obviously that will happen at the end of the day. They're still Premier League opposition, there's no way about it. They do have the players for it, but I do worry still about our defence, is all I'm going to say.
In what sense?
I just think that we need a little bit more. Obviously, it's great that we signed Hato, but I'm still looking at that centre back.
More of what? More of what?
Just bring in another centre back.
But why?
Just for more depth and stability.
Is it a West Ham logo?
You don't say that, mate. Well, ask me my name.
Go on then. What's your name?
Russell the Love Muscle.
Russell the Love Bustle.
Russell the Love Muscle.
You got big muscles?
No, I've got Big Corey.
Fair fucking play.
Get that on camera, boys, because
What happened today?
I'll tell you what happened today. We had the wrong platform. We had the wrong fucking criteria. We had the wrong fans. Everyone come in with a coffee and a cake. We all sat down for afternoon tea, but we wanted the afternoon brunch. We wanted the salmon and the eggs.
Yeah.
The eggs royale. We wanted the eggs Benedict. We didn't want the cucumber sandwiches, the egg and cress. No.
West Ham through.
Yeah.
Supporting for 6 years.
That's leave off. I'm training. We didn't want the egg and Crespo. But we wanted the Darth Vader. And when I mix Darth Vader with Arsene Wenger, we get the Arse Invader.
That is true, and it looks like Chelsea invaded West Ham's arse today. That's the way it looks.
Exactly that. So we walked around with a sore arsehole with a.
You're right, yeah.
Oh look, mate, I'm on live here. He ain't got no hair. Look, I'm on live here. Boys, keep rolling. No,
Come on, mate. Come on, get it out. Get it out.
yeah. So what? So when I had a bit of LSD in the stand, I took to I said, "You're on claret and blue," and they went, "No, you're not. You're claret and flu." I went, "I ain't got no flu." So I started coughing. We started roughing, and then I said to you, "Look, get your tripod out, and we're starting off in." Anyway, I support West Ham.
And I ain't taking no shit either. I'm here and I fucking mean business. Yeah. I work at Chelsea, Westminster. Right? I walk past that ground every day. I love it. It's a nice ground. Yeah. But they haven't got the oomph like us. We've got
I agree with you on that.
The Moses Atoma. Look.
What are we talking about?
Good to see you, boys. Listen, we're going to wrap it up. Good to see
Anyway,
you.
I'm going to walk off. I've got blisters on myself.
Right, do us a favour. Stick this over the ground next day, Chelsea. Yeah, you got lucky tonight. Next time at your ground, you'll beat us 3-1.
I'll just say I love Lucy Pinder for big boobies. Thank you.
It's Chelsea Fan TV.
Yes, just give me a second, mate. Give me a second. Don't worry. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. You have to remember, Nina, this is not a reflection on you. Okay, they're not even Chelsea fans. So
It's like a pantomime.
it is. It is.
Do you know what? I feel even better about our win after that.
We haven't had one like that in a long time. I don't know if we've ever had one like that.
Well, we beat them 5-0, didn't we?
5-1, 5-1.
No, but a couple of seasons ago.
Yes.
5-0, wasn't it, at Stamford Bridge? So we like to score 5 past them. But anyways, no, just to quickly round out, my point is just from Sunday about our defence. I just think in terms of, I look at our whole team, I'm most confident in our attack. Our midfield is great. Our defence is probably the one area that falls a little bit behind those categories. It's great that Fofana came on and is available, but can he be available is my question. Can he be reliable? Hato, we're yet to see. Tosin, great. He's coming back in. We know what Tosin's about, you know? Chalobah, again, got a goal today. He's getting more comfortable, but we need these players to form a solid centre-back duo there, and then we need the others available for backup. If not, we're in trouble if one of these players gets injured. But hopefully all good.
How do you feel about Fulham?
Yeah, good. I mean, how can you not feel good after this? Hopefully another
every game's going to be harder than this, surely, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. But again, we know how excited we were about our team to come into the season, and I still that team is still there, right? I think a lot of people maybe were a bit about the Crystal Palace game, and perspective changed perhaps for some people, and their perspective on Chelsea changed, but mine didn't. I know what this team is. That team is still the team that won the Club World Cup, right? The players are there. You saw some of them score today. You saw what they can do. Yeah, of course the opposition will be more difficult, but they're capable, right? They're capable. We know they are, and it's just all about it coming together. And you know, when I kept rinsing and repeating the words patience, patience, patience a couple of seasons ago,
Thought you would take that fan.
well, now we need to be patient because now it's coming together, right?
You didn't get the joke.
What did you say?
I said it was like you're a Take That fan. Have a little
Oh,
patience.
yeah.
You missed that one.
Okay,
That's fair
sorry.
enough. I chuck that in there every now and again.
Yeah, well. What is today?
Right. I think we'll
Woo,
wrap it
up
up
the
there.
Chels,
Good
yeah.
to see you, Nina. Good to see you. What a strange fan cam.